Hi everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel Soul Sparks with Pallavi and this is Pallavi. So आज के वीडियो में हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं वन ऑफ द बेस्ट सिंगर across the whole world and she is super talented. She is super beautiful. She is like through her songs she basically narrates our story. She has written a lot of songs on love story, heartbreaks, friendship, and all the circumstances that you know that one can face in their life. So I'm talking about the Taylor Swift. Yes, अगर आपको टेलर स्विफ्ट के बारे में पता है, well that's very good, and अगर आपको नहीं पता है then I'm so glad कि I'm going to introduce to you to Taylor Swift right now, right here. Okay, she was 16, in the place of, in the city of Nashville. Basically, Nashville is a city of dreams for other, but for her, it was a battlefield. Yes. It was a battlefield because, she was a very young girl with a guitar and a notebook of songs and a heart full of lots of dreams and stories. And her name, Taylor Swift. Okay. And, she built something from that little bedroom that's gonna change the whole music forever. Like she's about to change the music industry. She's about to redefine the word, redefine music, and she's gonna build something that we call these days the Taylor Swift effect. Yes. So let's talk about the early life and struggles of Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift grew in Pennsylvania, and she was a kid who loved words, stories, and she wrote her very first song at the age of 12. Can you imagine? Like at the age of 12, she wrote her very first song, but her path wasn't easy. Country music was very competitive at that time. There were lots of competition, and the city of Nashville was it was uh, the city of Nashville, it was very daunting at the time, and doors were often closed before they could open. But Taylor Swift, she was a fighter, and she faced rejection, criticism, and the pressure to to just give up, but she didn't let her fear win. So from her story, what we are gonna learn? We are gonna learn that sometimes talent is not enough. Even though you are very talented, that doesn't mean that you will get success. Resilience turns your dream into reality. So even though you are frightened, even though you have lots of talent, you need to be a resilient person, and that quality will help you to turn your dream into a reality. Now let's just talk about her very first breakthrough. At 14, she moved to Nashville with her parents' support, and her first demo tape was a record label. It was an achievement that many could just dream of, but very few reach. Uh, Her early works, it was something, something very honest, raw, personal, and it felt like she was not just singing songs. She was narrating stories of hope, of betrayal, of love, of growing up. Her debut album at the age of 16 made her a rising star in the music industry. She healed hearts of lots of people around the world. But the real journey was just about to begin. So what we are going to take from here, authenticity attracts opportunity. When you are when you are a person who's full of authenticity, it means you are presenting yourself the way you are. You are showing your true self in front of others, and that's what attract people. You are honest with your work. You are hardworking. You are someone who's trustworthy. So that's why you need to be a person who has authenticity inside themselves, so that you can, like, You can bring change in the world. And you know what? Taylor Swift did not stop at country. She evolved, she experimented. Fearless, 1989, Red, each album a reinvention, an era of bold statement. Well, there were critics too. They questioned her choices, fans, debated her sound. But she remained fearless. And with every transformation, she connected deeper with her audience. Her music became not her music was not just music. It was something that reflects our own life, that started reflecting our own life. She was basically she was speaking our language through her songs. She was basically narrating our story through her songs. And you know what this teaches us? This teaches us that reinvention is not betrayal, it's a strength. Because when you are reinventing, when you are trying something new, you are not forgetting your past self. You are taking that past self as a foundation for your future. And then you are trying to reinvent something. Reinvention is very, very important because it's not about forgetting your past self. It's about, okay, like, okay, I'm learning this lesson from my past self, but I need to change according to the environment, according to the demand, according to the world. I need to change, I need to evolve. And Taylor Swift evolved, and that made her very renowned person in the entire world. That now, like, Taylor Swift has everything: name, fame. Of course, she is wealthy too. But fame came with its price: public scrutiny, media attacks, personal heartbreak. She faced all of them in the view of the public, in the full view of the world, actually. But she turned her pain into power, criticism into motivation, heartbreak into lyrics. Her journey, it was full of ups and downs. Her journey shows that vulnerability is not weakness. It's basically a fuel for creativity. It's basically a fuel for resilience. It's basically a fuel for your strength. And from her story, we're going to take that adversity can become your superpower. So from moving, like, from this day onwards, whenever you feel like, okay, you have ups and downs and everyone is criticizing, I hope you can remember Taylor Swift. I hope you can, and like, I hope you can get motivate from her story. I hope she can inspire you that, okay, this is the, okay, I'm walking through hell, but I won't stay in hell. I'll own this place. I'll just keep walking through it. And you know what? Today, Taylor Swift is more than a musician. She is a storyteller, a philanthropist, and an icon of empowerment. She has sold millions of albums, won dozens of awards, and she has inspired an entire generation. She has inspired an entire generation to own their voice. But perhaps I believe the most remarkable gift is that she has shown us that, okay, you can be human and extraordinary. You can be both human and extraordinary. She has taught us that, success is not about perfection. It's about authentication. It's about empathy. It's about courage. It's about persistence. And, through her story, we can feel, we can learn that, okay, impact is not just measured by name and fame. It's something that is measured by influence, by empathy, by, by the courage you have. Today, Taylor Swift, she has inspired, she has changed life of millions of people. We connect ourselves through her words. Like, we feel that, okay, she is narrating our story. She's our voice. We feel like that. So by this you can think that how much influence she has over people. So from a very small town girl to a global celebrity, her journey, it was full of ups and downs. but she has that courage. You know, उसमें उनमें ये था कि नहीं मुझे ये चीज़ करना है एंड शी इज़ नॉट समवन हू फॉलोज रूल शी इज़ बेसिकली द वन हू मेक्स हर ओन रूल and maybe the real lesson is, whatever your passion is, like just keep working for it. Even though people are questioning your worth, even though people are criticizing you, whatever your dream is, own it, fight for it, own your voice, and let your story be heard. So, with this, it just wrapped today's video. I hope you have learned about Taylor Swift through this video, and I'm so glad to talk about Taylor Swift. Like, basically, as I'm a girl, so I feel like okay, she's a girl's girl, but not just girl, everyone. Like, I believe most of the people on this earth relate to her. Like, her words, her stories, we relate ourselves to her. So I believe like you have gained some of knowledge about Taylor Swift, and you have learned something from this video. With this, like I'm genuinely very happy after making this video. Like truly, I'm very happy of like talking about Taylor Swift makes me happy. So I'm glad that I made this video, and I'm really thankful to all of you if you have watched this video till here. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to connect with me, I'll be definitely sharing all my social media handle links in the description box. So you can just connect with me through that. Till then, bye bye and have a great day ahead. Keep spreading positivity and just fight for your dreams, own your voice, and have courage in yourself. Till then, bye bye.